Alright, we are live again. We are back. And we're going to try this again. Now we're in the A320. Alright, so let's get her started. First of all, let me just configure GSX so we can, okay, SimBrief is okay. It's 10:14, and we're going to fly during the day, so make it 10:15 apparently now. AM. 10:15 a.m. Okay, good. Battery 1 on. There we go. Battery 2 on. External power. And the airplane's alive. And yes, we're doing American Airlines, as the EFB says. Take a look outside. A little cloudy here in Orlando. So if the weather's not conducive, then I'll just switch to real time. So if we can't see anything. But I guess it's a typical late September evening. Well, this is what the weather is now, but here we are in Orlando. Here we have some floodlights, some integrated light, and I can restart V-Pilot. Miami is still on Vatsim. That's the whole point. We're going to do this on Vatsim. Alright. So, Fenix. Tap to import. Alright, we're going to make our... What's our Zulu? Zulu is 14:15. So we're going to try to get out of here by 14:45. Okay. I think I filed my plan in kilograms, so for today we're just going to do kilograms. That won't be forever. So let's go to FMGC on you, ATSU on you, and ATSU is where we get all of our flight information. Alright, let's get into Vatsim. We are American 1777 today. And we're going to be actually talking to Vatsim. This is the first time we're doing Vatsim on the channel. So Vatsim is a network which simulates air traffic control. So once we get down into Miami, we'll actually be talking to real people, which is really cool. First of all, here's our squawk. Our squawk is 1025, and that will help the Miami people identify us. 1025. Alright. Alright, so let's go back to AOC. ATSU, we go to AOC, flight init, initialization data request. Give it a minute to think. There we go. And then init request. MCO to Miami is online. Head upstairs, as I call it, to our overhead panel. A little dark here in Orlando today, so I'll only put that on. Arm motor checks the light, no smoking comes on. And cruise supply of oxygen comes on. I learned some croaking. If I take that off and head on back and test the oxygen mask, it won't work. The cruise supply of oxygen is not turned on. And then if I turn it on, it'll work. Neat, huh? Anyway, let's head upstairs and let's test the IRS. Perfect. Go to status, system 1, nav, and we'll take 7 minutes to align today. While that happens, let's check our mass and balance. 4.6 kilograms. I'm going to take 5.7, so 1,000 pounds more. Apply. Load aircraft. Fast time. And we'll get the jetway in. Jetway's coming, and while we do that, let's program the flight. So IRS init will come online on Orlando, and today's flight number is American 1777. Today's cost index, so let's go to Volanta for that, is 12, and I modified the cruise altitude. This real-life flight goes only to 23,000 feet, so that's flight level 230. Let's head over to flight plan and fix it in. Today, let's take a look at the Navgraph charts. We are at airside 4, and we're taking off runway 35 left, which is conveniently right to our right. So departure, runway 35 left via the Didani 3, and today we're transitioning via Didani. it's not showing in. Wait, are we transitioning via to Danny? Yes. I don't know why. I guess it's puts it in automatically. Yes. And we're actually don't have a route. We're actually taking a SID and a star right into Miami. I'm expecting runway 26 left. ILS 26 left via the Coastal 2 arrival. We're transitioning at Danny and approach via roads. All roads lead to roads, apparently. And that's our flight plan. We have our company message, which is our load sheet. Only a 38-minute flight today. Oh, we have a telex. What is it? I never got a telex. Oh, from Hoppy, because I'm in Hoppy. 3 hours downtime. I never use the Hoppy. It doesn't work for me, but I can try again. But there's our I'm sealed on Miami load sheet, and actually we're all done. The cool little feature of the A320 is that GSX actually puts passengers in the cabin. So what we do is we open the door, and they should start appearing. Miami's still online, which is excellent. There's the passengers. So you could board via, and this is only available in the A320, by the way. The A319, A321, you can't do this. So you'll see someone's reading a magazine. Hopefully he's enjoying that. And here's realty. We have A320 American. So if I was in the A319, I wouldn't be able to get the passengers. I'm in the A320. Let's get our QNH, which we could get from the airplane itself. Let's go into weather, WX, weather request, KMCO, and send, and we're gonna wait. There's our weather data, and today's altimeter 299.6, and it's 25 degrees Celsius. Warmer than up here. 4 minutes to align. Fuel's on board. I think we're just waiting for the passengers now. We're taking 122 people down to South Beach today. Let's also get the CTAF, since I'm going to need to talk on CTAF. So how you do that is you simply touch in .CTAF KMCO 11845. 118. 450. Alright, now we can talk to any traffic here in Orlando. Alright, I think our load sheet just came in. Yes, it did. So we have 124 passengers today. And again, the Fenix is amazing. If you feel lazy and don't want to do the math, press send to MCDU, and it will do a NIP page B for you. So let's head on over to NIP page B, and there's everything. And while we're waiting for the IRS to align, why don't we turn on the EPU? Alright, now let's also calculate our performance now that we have all of our weight and measures on board. Oh, there we go. So we're going on 35 left. It is currently dry. Packs I usually are on. I don't shut them off. I think the live weather, we shouldn't be using Togo. We are lightly loaded. Calculate. It's the IAE, so of course it's going to be a high V1, very high today, and down 0.6. The only thing I'm going to change is the V1. I'm going to make it 148. Just usually you want your V1 lower than your VR. Flap is open on the APU, so what you do in that is you go to APU start, press it. Let's also get nav and logo. Today is I think the 16th, so it should be on system 2. We can also do some tests, shall we, of the annunciator light. That looks good. Fire test, engine 1. Squib, auto warning, good. And we can also fire test engine number 2. Squib on. Good. Alright, all that checks out. APU is available. So now we can get the APU bleed on. And to make the passengers comfortable, you do 2 clicks left here, 2 clicks left for the forward cabin, and 3 clicks left for the aft cabin. Alright, now that's all that's left is to wait for the IRS to align, and then we should be good. I have to update my sim actually. It looks like it's working. I can see the APU. Alright, so waiting 1 more minute for the alignment. So the passengers are still there, as you can see. And if you want to get rid of them, all you have to do is close the cockpit door. Alright, there we go. We have GPS primary now. So now I'm going to put train. My VOR's on. Maybe even my terrain on this one. I'm going to go to 10. Train. I'm going to climb via SID, because we should be talking to Miami soon. So climbing via SID here out of Orlando going south. Our top altitude is 7,000. Looks like I just actually clicked that in without even knowing. And we're actually all set to go. Let's head on over to the overhead panel. Disconnect the external power. We're on internal power now. Fuel pumps come on. And let's disconnect the jetway. Ground service. Ground services. Disconnect jetway. Shocks go. GPU goes. Nice jetway is going. Our TCAS is going to come on now, so you push that to TAR way and push this knob to on. And then before I move anywhere, got someone on the radio.
Orlando traffic, EPS 83 Heavy is on the left downwind, RNAV 36 left, Orlando.
So that's someone on the radio announcing his attention, so we'll be doing the same once we start our engines. So American Airlines, AA. Maybe Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 will fix.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
The issues with ground handling because, or like frames, because sometimes not everything shows up in the frames. Alright, so to save frames, why don't we actually get rid of passengers? Maybe GSX will appear now. Alright, all doors are armed.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
USA in Microsoft Flight Simulator is very highly detailed. So, like every city is like detailed in photogrammetry, which is basically the Earth as it is, and even all the houses too. So it takes up a lot of memory.
Locking gear.
I'm also streaming, so that takes up some memory too. And also the Fenix is a very unfriendly aircraft when it comes to performance. Maybe I should have used the 737, but I didn't feel like taking the 737. Felt like taking the Airbus today. Alright, the invisible tug. Oh, there it is. Tug's right up. Tug is lifting us up. Alright, let's be smart. Only this way. So let me just check my maps. It would make more sense for us to probably go the south, which is to our left, so that means I want tail right, nose left. What's going on with my southwest schedule? Tail right, nose left.
Release parking brakes.
Unlike the MD-11 from yesterday, parking brakes actually work here. So let's go down. I have a button on my
Release
joystick,
parking
just like
brakes.
that.
Commencing
There we go.
push. All engines clear.
Alright,
Start at
so
will.
I am going to press chrono on the first officers, which starts our block time. Take off terrain here so we can save frames. Mode selector, ignition start. Airbus is so easy to start, by the way. So all you need to make sure is APU bleed is on, which it is, and it's sequence 1, 2, starting engine 1. Engine 1 starting, let's go to our plane reviews. And I have a custom American Airlines safety demonstration, so we'll be able to hear that.
Armed doors and cross-track,
There,
stand by
here.
for all call.
There we go. I think I might want to try to fly Air Canada Rouge. What's going on with YouTube? Alright, I need to, I'm gonna X this out, gonna X this out. Why don't we, let's see if I can find, I gotta do Discord, cabin announcement for Fenix. I wanna try to see if I can find an Air Canada Rouge.
Your safety is
Yep.
important.
Yeah,
A
your
moment
safety
to
is
give your
important.
attention to the flight attendants. Luggage and personal articles should be stowed.
Alright, now it's time for the cool sound. Alright, where is Rouge? Air Canada. Guess I'm not showing Air Canada. Alright, whatever. Alright, now let's have the dog, we call them the barking dog. So engine 2 start.
The seatbelt sign is on.
Set parking brakes.
GSX was working.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Let's get GSX out of here. But these IE engines, let's listen to them start up.
Cockpit to ground.
After the talk.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Orlando approach, or Orlando traffic, UPS 83 Heavy is turning for the final approach. 36 left. 10 mile final. Orlando.
I wonder if that's him right there.
For evacuation, the exit door slides in the front and back of the airplane can be detached and used for flotation. All exits are clearly marked with signs and opening instructions. If needed, exit path lighting in the aisle will illuminate near the floor to guide you to an exit indicated by...
Tow truck disconnected.
Keep in
Bypass
mind
bin
the
removed.
closest exit may be...
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, let's do a flight control check. FCTL. Go left. Takes a while to respond because you have so much going on. Go right. Down. Up. There's actually a time where I only flew the 737 in the United States because of the Fenix did not get any frames. Especially around the New York area. Alright, GSX says have a good trip, and we will have a good trip. Alright, shut the APU off. APU off. Landing lights on, extended off. Nose light into taxi. And we need to announce our intentions on Vatsim. So let's head on over to our Navigraph charts and see how we're getting to runway 35 left. So we'll go golf. We can take golf all the way down to, we can do Hotel 9. Orlando traffic, American 1777, taxiing to runway 35 left by a Golf Hotel 9er for Orlando. Alright, now the traffic knows that we are taxiing to runway 35 left. So I need to make this right turn, this left turn here. And the cool, we're flying with the IAE engines today, and the cool thing is about them is that they produce so much idle thrust, I really don't have to push them forward. The aircraft can taxi by itself. Set flaps 1, flaps 1. Flaps 1 is coming out. Speed brakes armed. Now we just follow this taxiway all the way down to Hotel Niner, which is going to be the second to last entrance to the runway. Auto brakes max. Check takeoff config. We're just waiting on the cabin crew to give us the A-OK. See the aircraft accelerating, and I'm not even producing any thrust, just the IE engines. I'm just gonna idle thrust taxi all the way down to the threshold of runway 35 left. We could actually turn the landing lights on, because we're on a taxiway. There he is. Alright. Hello? What's going on in the cabin? I don't hear anyone. Oh, cabin's ready. This is probably the most realistic plane for any simulator. Maybe the Concorde in P3Ds up there, even the FS Labs. I still have P3D, so the FS Labs is a very good add-on. I think, honestly, it still can compete if you like P3D. And I think P3D, this is my opinion, P3D has some life to it. There's still some planes that are not in Microsoft Flight Simulator, like the 747, the 757, 767. The Concorde's in P3D, a very good Concorde by FS Labs. So I think P3D has a good, probably 2 years left.
Orlando traffic, UPS 83 Heavy is getting off at left turn Juliet and over to UPS ramp Orlando. How fast this thing is going just on idle thrust. Alright, let's take a look. Where's Hotel Niner? Hotel Niner is this right. Let's announce our intentions. Orlando traffic, American 1777. We are lining up and taking off from Hotel Niner on runway 35 left, Orlando. Change, so I guess we wouldn't go off that runway, but we are. Alright, and in Airbus terms, we have to flex. That's a D-rated takeoff. They do this to save fuel, and I'm in the business of saving fuel. Alright, whoops. My joystick is quite sensitive, so let's realign with the center. We have enough room to play with. It's a combination of my joystick being sensitive and the frame rates. As you see, it's very choppy. Alright, we're all aligned. Alright, let's pull them up to around 50%. That's EPR. N1 is right here. 50%, 1.05. Alright, chrono time. Let's flex. There we go. Man flex 70, SRS and runway. Alpha thrust is blue. Check.
one where I refiled left, climbing via state out of 3,000. Momentum. A little turbulent here, I can see. We're definitely flying into some weather. It's always nice to fly into some weather. Listen to those sounds. If any of you have been on an Airbus, you know how realistic this is. I was told pitch to maintain 8 degrees nose up. Pass SB / flaps up. There we go. Miami's still online, so we'll be hearing from them momentarily. Turbulence there, did you see that? Turbulence. Pushing our nose down. Call a microburst, but that's okay. We now need to maintain 5,000 feet. Still hand flying, by the way. The autopilot's not on. Following the flight directors. Some pilots fly by hand. Right now we're going to climb to 7,000. Some pilots fly by hand out of airports. Some pilots put the airplane on autopilot right when they leave. It all depends on the pilot. Like the standing operations of the airline. I do a mix. I don't know what American Airlines does. I never have flown American Airlines, so I can hear the cabin crew during their little announcements. 20, 40, 80 on you. Right now I'm going to go with autopilot. Autopilot's on. Alright, off. Climb maintain. Our cruise altitude 23,000 feet. Climb maintain 230. Closing on a Cape Canaveral, but we can't fly over that because that's military airspace. You go to progress. This is how you do your report. Here's your progress. You can do this one of two ways. You get a fuel prediction, and it shows that we're going to get to Miami 15:18 local time. That's like in 33 minutes. But also, if you want to check top of descent, you go to progress and click on report. And there's your top of descent. And it's going to happen at 107 miles at 14:59 Zulu, which is literally in 15 minutes. I'm going to pre-select Miami. Miami is on 135, 175. I don't think they can see me on radar because we're below 10,000 feet. So 135, 175. Set. And now we're just waiting at 10,000 feet. Seatbelt signs off. This is short flight. There's a beautiful central Floridian landscape. It's on the other side.
you, FedEx 451 Heavy.
Miami Center, Warhawk 42 Papa.
I'm gonna contact Miami.
Was that a Warhawk?
Affirm.
Warhawk 42 Papa, Miami Center, looking out.
42 Papa is looking to pick up VFR flight following to Miami. We are currently about 10 miles south of Space Coast.
November 42 Papa, Miami Center, squawk 5757.
5757 to 42 Papa.
You just had to contact me, but I've been listening for the past 30 seconds. Miami Center, good evening. American 1777, climbing out of 18, flight over 180 for flight 230.
American 1777, Miami Center, squawk ident.
Squawk ident, so what that means is he wants me to press this button right here. So I will.
Good evening, Miami Center, citation number 221 Juliet Sierra. We're with you at 1.
American 1777, radar contact, 7 miles north of the Melbourne VR, climb and maintain flight level 220, your final.
Alright, so you made their altitude. Alright, climb and maintain flight level 220 will be our final. 1777.
November 221, Juliet Sierra, Miami Center, climb and maintain flight level 240.
240, 221 Juliet Sierra.
Number 7588, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 7588.
November 42 Papa. The destination one more time again, please, for me, and the intended cruise altitude.
42 Papa is headed to Miami, cruising at 4,500. We're going to be following the coast most of the way down.
Roger, and your type one more time for me. If you have the type code, that would help me. Otherwise, I can look it up.
P40 Warhawk should be type code Victor. Correction, type code should be P40.
Number 42 Papa, roger.
It is overcast, so honestly there's no point in us continuing this flight in fake time. So I just pick real time, and now we're flying at night. And now that PFD is way too bright. So it's the ending. Sometimes it's quite nice to fly at night.
Number 42 Papa, radar contact.
Copy, 42 Papa.
That's better.
Number 42 Papa, maintain VFR, the Melbourne altimeter is 29905.
29905 on the altimeter and maintain VFR, 42 Papa.
Alright, looks like it wants destination here, so what that means is we go to Perth, and we're going to press next phase. Next phase we'll go approach, and here I'm going to go to MCD menu and get the weather. We get what? Remember how we did the weather? AOC, WX, West, KMIA, Miami, Metar, and we're going to send it. Don't get it, there's weather data. So it looks like 27 degrees Celsius. Our temperature is 29904. 27 degrees Celsius. Our wind is calm. It is calm, so that's 000 at 00. And it's an ILS, so that's automatically, no matter what, radio altitude 200. Thank you. Progress on you. Clickment on you. Back to the
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening in New Zealand 11 with you at Tampa, looking for IFR clearance to Miami, the altimeter 2995.
Air New Zealand 11 Miami Center, expect the PDC.
AFM.
Delta 2410, plan the ILS runway 10 left. Delta 2410, plan the ILS runway 10 left.
10 left for Delta 2410.
Good thing we didn't go there today. I have some cool flights I'd like to do on this channel.
November 7,
American 1522, climbing through
8, turn left, heading 220.
Inbound Crocus.
November 7588, turn left, heading 250.
250-7588.
Correction, November 7588, turn left, heading 220.
220-7588.
Was someone else calling?
How about Hong Kong? What kind of tack is? What's Hong Kong like? It's like you're just gonna have Hong Kong's gonna have nice weather Wednesday, Thursday, fucking high tack.
American 1522, checking if this is the right frequency for departure.
Europe's
From which airport, sir? American 1154, no further ATC, change to advisory, approved.
It's advisory American 1154. Have a good day.
what else?
From which airport are you checking if this is the correct frequency, sir?
What's Toronto? Toronto has good weather.
Sorry, were you still talking to me? American 1154?
No, sir. There was another aircraft calling, checking if this was the correct frequency, but I'm not sure who he was.
4.
Delta 2410 at Gulo, clear the ILS runway 10 left approach, report the 5-mile final.
Report 5 mile final for 10 left for Delta 2410.
Delta 2410, just confirm at Gulo, cleared ILS runway 10 left approach.
At Google, clear for ILS approach runway 10 left for Delta 2410.
There's a flight between Johannesburg and San Juan, Puerto Rico in real life.
Miami Center, American 814, level 350, overcharge on the pricey 3 for Orlando.
American 814, Miami Center, squawk ID. Number 7588, you're clear direct at Null.
Clear direct at Null, 7588.
Alright, looks like we're
American
flying over
1777, descend via the coastal 2, arrival Miami lands west, the Miami altimeter 2994.
Stand by at a coastal 2 arrival, we're landing west, now altimeter 2994, 1777.
November 2, November 1, Juliet, Sierra Cross D side at maintain 1110,000, the Tampa altimeter 2995.
2995. 2995 and D side at
Look at that beautiful country. Where are we? Okay, we're flying over Port St. Lucie. Take a look at that way. There's a very nice system here.
Good evening, Airport Flight. We're about 90 miles north of Mike, India, Lima, November, Echo, not the ILS 105 Internet deal with space for Massive.
Air Force 5, Miami Center, squawk 4505.
Up here,
4505.
American 814, radar contact, descend via the pricey 3 arrival. Orlando is currently not controlled, the Orlando altimeter 2996.
301, so
Down via the pricey 3, American 814.
let's see, where else is there some weather? Is there only weather for, okay. Some interesting weather near Rio.
It's in a New Zealand 1-1, holding short 1 left at Tampa, ready to go.
Air New Zealand 11, turn left, heading tree 00, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff, the wind tree 504.
Left turn 300, 1 left, clear for takeoff.
Apparently South Korea was...
Number 7588 at Atnall, clear the RNAV runway 9er approach, and cross Atnall at or above 2000.
At or above 2000, clear the RNAV for 09 at Atnall, 758.
American 859, you're departing my airspace, no further ATC available, change to advisory frequencies approved.
Over to advisory, take care, American 859.
Air Force 5, radar contact, approximately 79 miles north of the MacDill Air Force Base. And what altitude are you descending to now?
To 1600 for the ILS runway 05.
Okay, Air Force 5, for now descend and maintain 10,000, and I'll have lower for you shortly.
Roger, down to 10,000 now, you have lower for this full flight.
It's Australia.
Air Force 5, the Tampa altimeter 29905, more than 1 hour old.
Roger, 29905, Air Force 1.
FedEx 451, departing my airspace, no further ATC, change to advisory approved.
Over to the dark side for FedEx 451, see ya.
See American 4785, departing my airspace, Havana's offline, change to advisory approved. American 4785, no further ATC, change to advisory approved.
Right there. And here's EasyJet from ECAM to EGMC. No idea what that is. I don't know what EGM. I don't know all the airports in the world. Wish I did.
American 252, departing my airspace, no further ATC available, change to advisory approved.
Going to Unicom, American 252.
November 7588, the wind 0505, runway 9er clear to land.
Runway 9er clear to land, 7588.
1,600. So last out was the island, and there's 1,600 is set, and now we just...
Air New Zealand 11, radar contact, turn left heading 220, climb and maintain 12,000.
Altitude knob in with the up arrow to initiate the managed descent. Boeing, you just set the...
220 and climb maintain 12,000, New Zealand 11.
Boeing, you set it in the altitude and it automatically does it. Airbus, you have to do it manually. Excuse me. The area looks nice. Like about 7 a.m. Alright. Almost time to start our descent.
Air Force 5, are you able to hold in lieu of procedure turn at Milne, or do you need vectors to the final approach course?
Yeah, we'll look vectors if possible.
Air Force 5.
One more time for me, please.
Vectors, please, Air Force 5.
Air Force 5, roger.
Now. Right now, descent is activated and we are heading down.
November 4 to Papa, the Fort Pierce altimeter 29905. November 4 to Papa, did you copy Fort Pierce altimeter?
Call for Fort Papa, say again.
Number 42 Papa, the Fort Pierce altimeter 29905.
29905, Fort Papa, thank you.
And number 42 Papa, just advised the altitude deviation is intentional.
Affirm.
Roger, thank you. Air New Zealand 11, climb and maintain flight level 210, clear direct. Gandhi.
Up to 210 direct Gambie, New Zealand 11.
Air New Zealand 11, let's make it simpler. Clear direct Sabi.
Direct Sabi, climb maintain 210, New Zealand 11.
Alright, I guess I can do it right.
Air Force 5, turn right heading 180, vector final approach course.
Right heading 180, vector approach, Air Force 1.
Or track.
American 1777, connect Miami approach 124.85.
Miami approach 124.85 for American 1777. Good night. So I need to plug that in. 124.
Delta 2410, the wind 180 at 5. Runway 10 left, clear to land Palm Beach.
Clear to land Palm Beach, Delta 2410, thank you.
Switch it over. Reach your range 2904. And let's have Miami approach, American 1777 descending via the coastal arrival out of 18,000. Please tell me I got that correct. Yeah, 124.
American 1777, flying approach, expect ILS runway 26 left approach.
We'll expect ILS 26 left approach for American 1777. And that works out perfectly, that's what I have plugged in here. Currently flying over, where's Rolanta? West Palm Beach. There's West Palm Beach down there. Very nice. Some golf courses. Very nice. South Florida is beautiful. It's West Palm Beach down there. All the golf courses, not shocking. I wonder where Mar-a-Lago is. No idea. Is it West Palm Beach? I think we might have passed it. It's alright, whatever. Look at the beauty of Florida here. Company message. Probably either a delay or we're on time. Not so sure right now. Nope, because I switched the time back.
Miami approach, November 281, Bravo Lima, heading 000, 1,600, descending. 281 Bravo Lima.
Air 281 Bravo Lima, exit Miami Bravo and Delta airspace. Remain clear of both Delta, Bravo, and Charlie surface areas.
Remain clear of the Bravo airspace.
Alright, that guy's having
And
a good
approach
day.
November 281 Bravo Lima, which request?
Air 281 Bravo Lima, unable.
Florida is a beautiful state. Definitely should do more
You're
flights
able,
here.
you fucking...
What the hell? That just guy, did I catch it? Did I kind of think, say what I think he said? I think we're over water. There's beautiful South Florida, the outskirts of West Palm Beach. Here, look, there's an airport. Where are we over now? We are flying over Delray Beach, and there's Pompano. Approaching Fort Lauderdale, the home of Inter Miami, the home of Lionel Messi himself.
Approach November 281 Bravo Lima, if you want this pilot, and under 5.5 months.
So the Inter Miami, there's Fort Lauderdale Airport. The Inter Miami Stadium is not too far from the Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport, which is actually right there. And
Approach November 281 Bravo Lima, please ask us any aviation questions.
No, that's It's not their job.
Bravo Lima, if you can't take this network seriously, I will remove you. This is a supervisor. Please stop and cease and desist and follow the rules or you'll be removed.
There you go. Good job. Good job. We follow the rules. Get rid of him. I'm just trying to enjoy some South Florida. Some beautiful South Florida. And there's people like that that come out and ruin it. Like, listen, you have to balance between a game and this is Vatsim, alright? Like, we're supposed to have fun, but also it's simulation. I don't know why we're stopping at 11,000 feet. Why are we stopping at 11,000 feet? Let me read the chart. I guess we're supposed to stop at 11,000 feet, and we're supposed to be at 230 knots. So let's keep slowing down. Also, now would probably be a good time for the past... maybe not. We still have some KMCO. I can see beautiful South Florida. Alright. We'll level off here. We're off our path. Want to get back on our path. Now, we're on our path. Good thing I switched back to daylight time. We can see beautiful South Florida. I know I said it. Wait, we should be able to see.
Miami departure 7942, 1,500, climbing 5,000.
Should be over there. And there's some resorts, maybe condominiums.
7942, my departure to contact, climbing 16,000.
Looks beautiful.
Climb and maintain 16,000, 7942.
So yeah, there's the Everglades, and is that where Hard Rock is? No, that's just Fort Lauderdale. I think it's Fort Lauderdale. But yeah, there's Fort Lauderdale Airport. We're not going there. That's Fort Lauderdale Airport. Port of Fort Lauderdale. Beautiful. Yeah, it's stunning. I like it. I love East Florida. I love Florida in general, honestly. Down there, I see.
Second 1777 at Rose, cleared ILS, runway 26 left approach.
At Rose, cleared ILS, 26 left approach, we're 1777. Alright, so there's Rose. Oh, look, here we can just see if the cabin's gonna work now. Maybe not, I don't know why not. Alright, so there's Rhodes. Do we have Tower still up? We do. Tower is on 118.3. Cabin's ready for landing. I'm now going to put on the seatbelt sign. Light her up. Nose lights not on. I see Miami.
that any handheld electronic devices such as cell phones, tablets, and smartwatches must remain in airplane mode until after we land. If your tablet has a detachable keyboard, it must be detached for landing.
Alright. I don't see the glide slope yet. I see the glide slope, I don't see the localizer. Yeah, Miami has a nice approach, especially if you're coming in from the sea. And we're coming in from the sea. There's beautiful Miami. I think that's South Beach.
American 1777, contact Miami Tower 118.3.
Over Tower 18.3, American 1777. Have a great night.
You too.
Miami Tower, good evening, American 1777. We are about to turn final for ILS runway 26 left.
American 1777, Miami Tower, roger, winds calm, runway 26 left, clear to land, one departure prior to arrivals, an A320 Neo.
Roger, one departure prior to arrival, and we're clear to land, runway 26 left for American 1777. Alright. Nope, I'm gonna take the overspeed warning if I do that. Anti-get gear down, gear coming down.
Strength 299, are you ready to go?
Yep, you're at 299, ready.
Strength 299, roger, winds calm, RNAV, Crocs, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
Look at this beautiful approach over what? Miami Beach.
Strength 299, contact departure, good night.
I think we can do flap 3.
Contact departure.
So if you want flap 3, landing flap 3 on, big flap 3. There's the Bay of Miami, I think it's called. I don't know what it's called. They call it the Bay of Miami, but it's beautiful. Let's see what's on the other side. Following the localizer. Terrain's basically useless now. That's nice. There's the beautiful Miami right there. What a beautiful city. I wish I could go one day. Beautiful city and a beautiful location. That's another picture.
500.
100.
Above.
Alright, I'll take control. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are we ballooning that?
Minimum.
Minimum, continue.
One hundred.
100.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
That was nice. That was a good landing. Alright. Reverse, arm. I think we're reversing. Let me just...
Target 1777, welcome to Miami. Exit left when able, contact ground 121.8. Good night.
Exit left when able and ground point 8 for American 1777. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miami Tower, good evening. American 2524, holding short 26X on Mike 11.
Or correction, American 2524, Miami Tower. Winds calm, RNF Crocs, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 left, American 2524.
That's the thing that the problem that the PMGG, the 37...
American 2524, verify RNF Crocs.
Verifying to Crocs, American 2524.
Just gonna start with the AP message on. We don't need the landing lights anymore. And we need to go on ground 121.8. That was a nice Vatsim flight. Alright, let me get my Navigraph charts up. That was a very nice approach over Miami. And Miami ground, good evening, American 1777. We are off of 26 left on Mike 4. We can taxi the Delta gates, anyone will do.
American 1777, Miami ground, buenas noches, taxi to ramp via, sorry about that, via Whiskey, November.
No worries, and we'll taxi to the ramp via Whiskey and November for American 1777, and buenas noches to you. Now I need to find, alright, so this is Whiskey. We're on Whiskey now. Basically go straight. And this is November. Easy taxi out. Easy taxi in. Sorry, that's what I should be saying. That was our landing range. Let's check the logs really quickly. 409, come on. That's better than 409.
Where your window shade? The airplane. If you are
flaps up. Alright, welcome to Miami. $53 minutes of block time and around 40 minutes of flight time. Excuse me. Let's check our AOC. Messages, arrival message, perfect. It's actually go to data to get that AC status. Alright, we're not doing another flight, so let's turn the nav off. And anyway, I think proper procedure is to realign the IRS once you get to your destination airport. We made it. Welcome to Miami. That was a good flight. And that's where we're going to end today. Well, tomorrow we'll be back. Not so sure if we're going to start a little earlier than usual, because there is a Vatsim event in Canada. It's called Northern Lights Tuesdays. I'm not so sure what simulator I'm going to do that in, because I don't have the scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I'm not so sure if I'm going to be able to get it. So I have an X-Plane, if I want to do an X-Plane. Edmonton, Calgary, Fort McMurray, so Alberta, Canada, we could do that. Or I might do, maybe we'll find some ATC, or maybe I'll do one of my crazy approaches. This was a nice approach, this was a beautiful one. We want to do Skardu, I want to do Gibraltar, Toncontin, Kai Tak again. That'll all happen in due time, but that's where we're going to end for today. It was a fun flight, nice and chill and relaxed. First time we did Vatsim on the channel, and everything went quite well. Yeah, I do have some experience with Vatsim. I think what I usually do is I always shut the airplane off totally before I quit the sim. So let's put the APU on. I'll shut off put the ground power on. Sorry, I'll shut the APU off. All right, let's also shut the fuel pumps off. We don't need those anymore. Fuel pumps coming off. Welcome to Miami. Nice weather. I know we're not flying in real time, but it's very nice down here. It already looks warm. So that's where we're going to end for today. Thanks for joining or watching. If you didn't, I streamed quite late. It's kind of late here where I am, but sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I think I'm doing this more often now. So thank you for watching. If you're watching a replay, thank you for tuning in live if you're tuning in live, and I'll see you soon for another flight adventure. Alright, adios.